It's Crafting Journey here. That's Journey Chick over on Instagram. And today I am simulcasting both on Twitch and YouTube. So if you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to, you can leave comments in chat as well, and I'll be happy to answer those. How is everybody this morning? I am wide awake, which is very annoying to my sister, who is not wide awake. She just woke up. It's funny. She stays up late. I go to bed early. I get up early. She gets up late. Anyway, I've got my coffee. I am in Paris. The plane landed yesterday. I didn't think I was ever going to get out of the airport with all those delayed flights, but I did, and I'm in Paris, and I explored the gardens for hours. It took me to explore the gardens and not get caught picking the flowers. But I do have a special guest with me today. First, I'm going to say hi to everybody in the chat. Hello, everybody. Hello, Rochelle. Hi, Happy New Year, Rochelle. All right, let me put my coffee down before I spill it. So, Frosty. Hello, Janie. How are you, sweetie? Stephanie Gwaltney. Happy New Year to all of you. Mickey, my bestie, she's here. If you see someone with their name in green, that means they are a member of the YouTube channel. You can become a member by clicking on the link down in the description. If you're watching back on the replay, don't forget to hashtag replay. Hit the like button. The like button today. I brought him to Paris with me. Yay!
Yes!
He's happy. What he doesn't know is that he doesn't get to go on any excursions. Nope, not a one. So I hope everybody's doing well. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Monday through Friday and sometimes Saturday, I do a crafting and crime show. And that is where I describe live trials. So you can sit and craft and listen to true crime. And this week, I am expecting a new trial. So, narrate is here. Suzanne, Stephanie, hello. Victoria. Oh, I'm recognizing all these names. You want to know why? Because I've been giving out tickets all morning for everybody that posted their kitting up. I've been doing, recording the kitting up videos today. Hi, Emily. Nice to have you. Who else do we got? Amber. Hi, Amber. Tia, thank you for moderating, Tia. I do appreciate it. Jill. Diamond Queen. Hey, Diamond Queen. How you doing? But Nice is in the chat. She is also another moderator with me. Thank you for coming on. Dawn is here. Oh my goodness. We got a big crowd. Kathy, if I miss your name, I am so sorry. Nana. Well, hello, Nana. How are you? Jean is in the, that's my sister. She's awake enough to turn her phone on. Good. Hi, Melissa B. Mama C. How you doing, sweetheart? Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa. Sue. Hey, Sue from Kentucky. Scrapping Sylvia's with us. Lisette. Crafts and Tells. Happy New Year. Enjoy this great event. I'll be cheering you on from the sideline. Big hug from France. Nice. Uh-oh, we lost our guest. Her device is not connected. We'll wait till she gets reconnected. So, did y'all have a good New Year's? You want to know what I did? Diamond painting. That's it. Absolutely nothing else, except for recording your kitting up videos. I did that. If you're, you should be joined in the Facebook group for the Ticket to Ride. Cheryl Katz is moderating the Facebook group, but I do pop in there. If you've kitted up your painting and you've put it into the right link, you'll get a little suitcase icon from me if I've recorded it and given you a ticket for it on the big spreadsheet that I'm keeping. If you didn't get a little suitcase, you're welcome to message me. Facebook Messenger me, and we'll talk about why you didn't. I also went through Instagram, and if you posted your kitting up to Instagram, you are also on the spreadsheet with a ticket. So, yay! Who else? Did I see Berta sneak in here? Berta snuck in here. Carla, hello. Hello, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button. He enjoys abuse.
Oh, no!
Yes, you do. You know you do. So, okay, Alyssa is completely gone. She'll be back. we have Alyssa with Diamond Painting Drills here today. So I'll show you how I packed for Paris. I brought my little Petty squirrel cover minder. He's sitting in the garden. I had my diamond painting drills out. I had all of them out. I get like 2 every month from Diamond Painting Drills. These are the specials that she comes out with each month. So each month you can get a special, either square or round. So I picked out the ones that I thought I might want to put into the area that I was working on. And then I just had them kind of like sitting here next to me. And then as I went, if I thought I wanted to replace something, that's what I was doing yesterday. So that's why my drills are here. This is what I kitted it up in. I had 2 of these Doris Ward containers, except these are the cheapo ones from China where the handles break off, unfortunately. So one is full, as you can see. One of my suitcases is chock full. Yep, with the different sizes. And then what I did with the other one, it also has the different sizes. And then the little amounts, I just put them in little jars here. If it just had like a little tiny bit in there, instead of taking up a whole container, I just put them in little jars. So that's how I kitted up my Paris painting. Yes, I'm going to Notre Dame. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Melissa. Nana says, I bet you are, Tia. I took Ashlyn today, but she's taking a nap. Probably going to join her soon. Don't know what that conversation's all about, but that's okay. Let me highlight some comments here. I don't even have the comments on. Oh my goodness. Okay, narrate is saying hello to Nana. Cynthia says, Happy New Year, travelers. Yay. Okay, so down in the description are a list of our sponsors that have discount codes. Now, that's not all of our sponsors, but the ones that have discount codes are down into the description. And my moderator, Tia, will be linking those throughout the show today so that you can see that you can get a discount with all these sponsors. They also have donated prizes that we'll talk about later on in the event. Jenny's here. Hi, Jenny. She's from the UK. Nice to have you. She is working on To Russia with Love. Nana, what canvas are you working on? Everybody's saying Happy New Year's. Oh my gosh, Rochelle. Oh, there's Phyllis. Hi, Phyllis. So Rochelle made a purchase last night from Diamond Painting Drills. She's really replacing 7 colors. Yes, that's pretty cool. All right. It won't allow me to be in or start my camera. Let me see. Try again. Try again. I'm talking to thing. So Frosty's doing Russia. All right, raise your hand if you're going to Russia. I know 2 people in the chat are going to Russia. I can tell you, when I did the spreadsheet this morning, almost 50 people are going to Paris, but a handful are going to Russia. A lot of people are going to, I can't pronounce it, Neuschwan's Castle in Germany. A lot of people are going there, my sister included. Hi, Phyllis. How are you? Sue is here. She's working on the Majestic ship. Well, where is that ship going, Sue? I would love to know. And how do you pack for that? Oh my goodness, going on a ship. Can you imagine sitting on a ship with your drills and you're on the table and the ship is going from side to side? And you're Rochelle, I hope you use the code. And your drills are like going from side to side on the table. Sue says, I'm staying in the States to recoup from the tornadoes. Yeah, Sue. Sue, I sent you out a bunch of diamond paintings last week. You'll get them on Tuesday. All right, here's our guest again. I have to add you to the stream, honey. That's why you didn't come on.
No, I couldn't get my mic or my camera to work. And I think it was because of the Instagram link kept bringing it up in a browser that wouldn't connect to my phone or my mic. So I was trying to go through Google to try to get to the thing, and then it was just a mess. I'm so sorry.
Usually, in the future,
Yeah.
take that link and put it into Safari. That usually works.
I couldn't get the link to copy. So I'm writing it down on a piece of paper, and I'm trying to type it in all these little letters, and it's just a mess. So forgive me.
Oh, you're forgiven. So Rochelle said she purchased a bunch from you last night.
Wonderful.
She must have used my link because I did get a notification that somebody made a purchase. There's sunny skies. Happy New Year from Louisiana. Welcome. She loves watching me. Well, this is the first time I've seen you in chat, and I'm glad to have you. Baby Cakes is here. Hey, Baby Cakes. Rochelle says, when purchasing from Diamond Painting Drills, I use #Paris. So you got the discount.
Excellent.
So is that your painting there? That's the one you were working on the other day, or is that the travel one?
This is my travel one. I'm going to the beach. Going to the beach.
Okay, what beach? You have to pick a beach.
I did. So, the beach in my head is truly Hammonasset because it's on the shore of Connecticut, and it's where I bring my son every summer. But there's also Cape Cod, which is where I spent a lot of summers growing up. My grandparents used to have a place out there. So it's actually 2 beaches in one.
Oh gosh, when I grew up going to a little beach called Flagler Beach. It's near Daytona in Florida.
Nice.
We lived there for a while, so I have memories of that beach, but I'm not a beach person. I'm really not.
I'm not either. I'll be honest. I'm not one of those people who slathers on the baby oil and looks like a beach whale on the side. But but my son loves it, and he loves to play in the waves, and I just bring my Kindle and read the whole time.
Oh, I grew up just dating the lifeguards. That was me.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Help.
Hello.
So when you were on Mickey's show the other night, I was telling people earlier, I did what you recommended. I took the things and I put them out here. First of all, you take out all the rounds, not going to use the rounds.
Yep.
And then I got the square ones that I thought would. And sometimes they were not the exact number, but they were close enough that I thought, hey, flowers, who cares? If it's a different color pink, I'm putting it in. So
no, and Rebecca, I think that's absolutely key. For one, I think a lot of people forget this is yours, so make it yours. Yeah. It doesn't have to be. You can truly, honestly change something from yellow to green if you really want to. I think it's giving yourself permission. Just give yourself permission to put in colors that you like. So even in this one, you can see this where it says ocean. I know it's sideways here. I'll turn it again. It says ocean, and it's in 7 different colors. And obviously, this is a very inexpensive diamond painting. Not any ABs, no crystals, but I love this color crystal. And it matches the theme. So that's what I'm going to make it.
Oh, that's pretty, that crystal. Oh, my God.
Can you see that? I love this color.
That wouldn't happen to be in this month's sampler, would it?
Hold on a second. Let me look real quick.
It's gorgeous. I don't know where I'd use it in this painting, but I just love that color. It's not a 995. It's darker.
No, it's 958. And no, it's not in this month's, but 3846s, which is another really pretty, probably the color that was actually supposed to be in here, to be honest with you.
So maybe you want to show people what you sell every month.
Ooh. Well, I don't have this month's ready because yesterday I had a terrible migraine, so it's coming out. Oh my God, it's brutal.
I will show you from
it was brutal.
Past. And
okay, let's see. I'll find
I do have a suggestion.
Yeah, go for it.
Because a lot of us are collectors, well, hoarders, collectors, whatever you want to call it. You put on the front a little sticker that says square around, which I like. Could you add the month to that as well?
You and Mickey are killing me. I did last month. See, I did. I had December.
Yeah, yes.
And I did square.
Yeah, yesterday sitting talking to my friend Mickey, and we're diamond painting the same painting, and she's like, "Look at December. She did it. You did it." Okay.
And I've done it for a couple months, and I've had mixed reviews, I'll be honest. So some people like to just have all the rounds and all the squares, and other people like to have it by month. Some people like to put all the reds together and they just keep the box. So, you know.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. I mean, the box, I love the boxes personally. But if you like, some people like to arrange them by number so that they know where to go. Some people like to arrange by color so they know if they're looking for a red, like we were just talking about, right? I mean,
yes.
You don't always have to use 666 for 666, if that makes any sense. Like if you have
right. And then
close enough.
Looking at 666, and I said, well, you know, there might not be enough, but then I found another one in another sample.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But anytime you want to do like this pink, you know, pinks, that's fine. So every month she does one of these in square and round.
So this was last month's that I have up. So hang on, let me see if I can open it. Oh, you know what?
Sometimes she adds crystals in there. Yeah. Stephanie, I think that's a good idea. Maybe just add it as a sticker still on the sheet so it's optional. Yeah. Hi, Crafting Judy. How are you?
So look at me. I just splashed all over the place as I took the lids off, but that's okay. Y'all don't mind, right?
Oh, and there's like a trick to the lids.
Well, I mean, like I splashed in the thing because I had the plastic on, so I was trying to take it off.
Always open them over one of your diamond painting containers. And don't put too much pressure on it because then you're like struggling. Why is this not working? And then if you just do it lightly, it works. I don't know why. Yeah.
If you force it, it's because it's cross-threaded.
Oh, okay.
So, as I've learned from making many, 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 many of these jars, if you have to force it, you're doing something wrong. So like you were just talking about how sometimes I do crystals. This one had red and green crystal, and then it had gold and silver metallic in it. And then the rest were all ABs. January is going to be 8 ABs and 4 crystals. So it should be a good month.
And it's a gorgeous color palette, I must say. Hi, Danielle. Good morning. Oh, who else?
I wish I could read the chat. I don't have access to the chat.
I love the idea of a monthly goodie box. I'm thinking I'm going to need this in my life. Victoria, it's wonderful for us hoarders. Every month I look forward to these coming out, so I order it. And then she always has these little goodies that she sends me on the side. And I'm like, oh, I have to have those. So she sends them to me so I can show them to you. And then next month you get them. Like those.
I looked at that.
Oh, the one I'm going to use in the Eiffel Tower. Oh, my word.
The candlelight?
No, the gold.
Oh, the gold.
Yeah, I'm going to use the gold in the Eiffel Tower.
Nice.
And then the candlelight, where are those? I got to find them. Well, I decided against anything glow in the dark. I'm not going to put any glow in the dark on this painting.
The only thing I'll say about glow in the dark is that there are some crystal glow in the dark that I have that I don't have that's not glow in the dark. Does that make sense? Like there are crystal that are a glow in the dark and I don't have that same color, but you don't have to make it glow. You know, sometimes if you just want that color, just put the crystal in.
Yeah. What did I do with my candlelight?
You hit them. So just as an aside, I know that some people...
I don't know what I did with them, but those are going to go in the windows and the lamps, and then the gold will be the Eiffel Tower. Now, what do you think about the moon?
Give me a second.
Okay. She's contemplating. So I have these trays here. These are from Wilson's 3D Designs. I got a set of pink from as a gift from narrate. I got a set of these as a gift from someone at the retreat. And they are also one of our sponsors, and they're offering 30% off. So look down in the description. And they have other stuff on their site as well. That's an Etsy shop.
Okay, so here's your candlelight.
Good
We were
morning.
just talking about.
Good morning, Kim. Nice to see you. Good morning, Janice Tucci. Hey, girl, how are you? Oh my goodness, all these people I haven't seen in forever. Oh, there's the candlelight.
Yeah.
Oh, of course you would have it. I'm
Well,
digging up.
I might have a couple, 2, 3 of these.
Oh yeah, that's what. But explain to people. These are rounds,
Okay.
but
These are rounds.
yeah.
And then
yeah,
this is from the Flame collection, and the Flame collection is very different than the Crystal collection or anything else. These are actually a cut leaded check glass. So they're high end, and unfortunately they're expensive. I'm not going to lie. They're expensive for me, and unfortunately that makes it expensive for you too. But they have this flash of color and glitter that you just can't get anywhere else. The problem is because they're a cut glass, they're not molded like an acrylic drill. So these are all faceted and cut. And therefore, when I go for a square, it's the size of a square. It's that 2.5 millimeter square, but it's still in the round shape. So it doesn't affect the overall look of your diamond painting in the sense of, oh, look, it's a round in the middle of a square painting. You still get that super flash because, I mean, they're just,
yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if anybody can tell. It's kind of far away, but this painting that I did behind me, I don't know if you can see it. In the sky, there's I used rounds in a square painting.
mm-hmm.
And you can't tell.
You can't tell. What you get is you get the flash.
Shawana
you know?
is here. Hey, Shawana, nice to have you join me. I'm dropping things. Yeah. Oh, goodness.
So they're also sold a little differently. They're sold by the gross, which is 144, and I just upped those to a 3 gross count. The sample sets, they come in the same jar. These have 600 in them, so it usually looks a little less, but it is what it is, you know?
So what does that mean by the gross?
So a gross is a count number, just like so a gross is actually 144, 12 dozen. So these jars hold, when I sell the candlelight, when I sell the hydrangea, any of those flame colors, they're 3 gross. So it's, I don't know, it's 144 times 3.
Okay.
Give or take 450.
No,
and then I throw in a couple extra just to make sure. Because they are glass, they can chip. So I always throw in a couple extra just to make sure that you have enough. Or what you expect. Kind of like my bags. I always have 2,000 minimum. I usually count out to 2,100 per bag so that you always have extra. But you know there's a minimum of 2,000 in every bag I sell.
So now I'm dying to know. How are you counting these?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So what
1, 2, 3.
feels that way sometimes. Listen to this one, right? Every single color that I get, first of all, I match it against my standard. And 9 times out of 10, I can get an exact match. You know, people talk about die lots and stuff like that. Sometimes you don't always get the same die lot, and that's correct. However, if the die lot is far enough away, then you change the number. You don't just sell it as the wrong die lot. You know, it drives me crazy when other people used to do that. So what I do is I take random samples throughout my supply, and I count out 100 and I weigh it. And then I count out 100 and I weigh it. And I count out 100 and I do it 5 times to get an average weight. And then that's how I fill my bags.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, it's a lot of work. And people are like, what do you have new? I'm like, I don't know. Rest. I have rest. Rest is new.
So Berta asked the same question that we got the other night. If you want to address the subscription, of course we would all love
I would love
subscription.
Yes.
But
unfortunately it's not happening. Not in the near future anyway. And there's a couple reasons. One is the way that my site is set up, and 2 is to be able to add that function to my site. It's extremely expensive. And when you're selling a $20 item monthly, I don't have tens of thousands of customers to cover the cost. So
no, I got it.
I'm small.
We're still hoarders. We still do it. I did it for a long time over on Archer's Arts. She'd come out with a color of the month every day. I'd be right there scooping up them trays. And so now I have like every color tray. There's Cheryl. Good morning. Cheryl got out of bed. No, I'm lying. Cheryl's been up for a while. I guess she was busy. But Frank is joining us. Welcome, Frank. Nice to have you. How are you? I noticed that Queen is bundled up in her temperature blanket because she's in Bavaria. You are not alone in Bavaria. I got to tell you, there are probably at least a dozen people that are doing that castle, including my sister, and it is massive, that painting. So is this Paris one, but wow.
I gotta tell you, I bought that too, but I know I can't commit. I can't commit.
Well, you're busy filling all of our orders. That's okay.
I just barely finished because every month I do a new diamond painting for the homepage that tries to fit in with the theme of the month. And let me tell you, boy, sometimes that's really tough. Really tough. I don't always want to do it,
Unfortunately, shipping overseas, this is our friend Kim over in England, and she loves your product, but shipping overseas is always an issue. I know.
So I do ship to UK. I do ship to Canada, although that's not technically overseas, but if you are looking at smaller items, great. If you're looking at boxed sets, like the bigger box sets, contact me first. If you don't want the box, I can send it in a priority mail envelope, and it's like $35, $38, something like that. As soon as I add the box, it's over $100.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just the way that, no box is worth that. I mean, come on.
No, holy cow.
Yeah, it's crazy, absolutely crazy.
Wow.
So always contact me. I'm always open to anything. Although Australia has stopped receiving posts from the US.
Yes.
Who was the other place that I was shipping to? New Zealand as well, and someplace else. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. So I just took them off the website. At this point, if you're ever interested, just ask. I'm real easy to talk to.
This is a good time for me to mention, I went through the spreadsheet this morning. In this event, we have people from the UK, obviously a lot of people from the US, but we have so many other countries participating. Australia, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, Spain, France, Germany, Norway, the Philippines, Romania, Russia, Sweden, and even people in UAE are participating in this event.
Wonderful. Oh, that's awesome.
I'm so excited. I didn't count up the number of countries. Is Belgium in the UK? I don't even know. That occurred to me that it might be in the UK, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Can you tell?
That was probably just the stupidest thing I ever said. I didn't do well in geography, guys. Sorry.
No, I was a math and science girl, not a history English girl, I gotta say.
Well, history was in 11th grade, and I had my mind on other things. And my way through
my parts.
I had a teacher who would just literally, for the test, he would just walk out of the room. So we all get our books out, and we would. He knew what we were doing. He didn't care. So,
that's so funny. I had a teacher like that in college. There were 8 of us in his class. It was a P-Chem class, and it was the most god-awful class ever. And he would leave the room while we took the test, and we'd all take it together. And in the end, if we were lucky, we pulled a C. So it's like he knew and intentionally made it that much worse.
Oh, no. Queen has corrected me that Belgium is sandwiched between France and Germany. Okay. So I'm going to get a world map, and I'm going to put pins in it now for everybody that's participating.
Oh, that would be cool.
And these are not destinations that I just called out. These are people, the countries where people are participating, which is so cool.
That is awesome.
I'm going to go to, as an aside right now, because we did not have the kickoff for our temperature cross-stitch collab with my friend, the Crafty Heifer. She's off the grid for some reason, and I'm sure we'll find out what that is when she comes back on the grid. But I have started. I'm doing a bookcase. I hope you guys are participating. You don't have to do a bookcase. You can do anything you want. You go on Etsy. There's all kinds of different temperature cross stitch patterns. So I am going to put the coldest book here today because yesterday's high was 9 degrees here in Wichita. So I will start my books on the shelf. I just kind of measured out three of the first bookcases, and then I'm going to start my books. So I hope you guys are participating. The Crafty Heifer and I will join you on Craft With Me Wednesdays, the last Wednesday of every month, to show off all your progress, just like we did last year. So that's that. So if in case you were wondering where that was, you didn't miss it. We just didn't do it. But today is the kickoff for Ticket to Ride, and I'm so happy to see everybody here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Like I said, we got 74 people here in the chat, and boy, if 74 people hit him, he'd be holy moly. I know, but you can handle it. You can handle it, really. So you can handle 74 people. Oh my goodness. Oh, Cheryl has a pin map. Of course you do, Cheryl. But the question is, do you know where it is in your house? That's the question.
Is this Cheryl the one that buys from me and talks to me every once in a while, or is this a different Cheryl?
Cheryl Katz talks to everybody. I'm sure it is. I don't know any other Cheryls, so I'm betting this is the Cheryl.
Yeah. That's awesome. Hi.
Cheryl is my loom knitting guru instructor. She doesn't I crochet, she loom knits. I do have a whole bin of loom knitting items, and I do loom knit occasionally, but Cheryl is like the master loom knitter.
I'm totally making up my end pattern as I go along, if anybody is watching, because it's not really making any sense at the moment. They're like, what is she doing?
What do you mean you're making up your end pattern?
Well, because on this ocean word,
yeah,
it's so broken and faint. And I'm trying to make it all one color instead of that rustic kind of, I don't know, worn look.
Yeah,
so I'm making it up as I go along.
Like it's a piece of wood, you just yeah. I get it.
So I'm trying to make it what I want it. Like I said, this is mine.
So last night I was just sitting here. I put on an Audible book. I don't know if you guys ever do that. I had an Audible book on. It was one that was recommended by Halloween. It's called, well, I don't know what the name of the actual book is called, but it's part of this series, The Wheel of Time, which is on Netflix, right? No, it's on
Amazon
Prime right now. But I didn't want to watch it until I read the books. So last night I am just sitting here doing my little flowers, listening to that book, and time was just flying by, and I loved it. It was so. If you guys want to relax while you're diamond painting, well, first of all, you can listen to my crime shows, but
and I do when I'm packing orders. I have it on all the time.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I didn't know you listened. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Halloween says probably The Eye of the World is the first book of the. Let me check. I think you're right. But that's the one I'm listening to, I believe, on Audible. Yeah, The Eye of the World, The Wheel of Time, book 1. Yeah. It's the only time I can really sit and concentrate, because there's not really anything on TV right now.
I agree.
This week, my favorite show, you guys are going to laugh, Married at First Sight, season 14.
So why are we laughing? Because I really like that show, even though my husband thinks it's jumping trash. I do.
The season 13 was a disaster.
Yeah.
Just a disaster. So I hope that this next season is a little better. At least have one couple that has sex,
The Australian one. Have you ever watched the Australian version?
Oh, yes, I have. I don't care for it because sometimes they switch up the couples. What? You throw your keychain in here and put it's weird.
Well, I feel like it's more like model search. Who wants to be a trophy wife? Because you absolutely have to have had plastic surgery to be on that show. I think it's a prerequisite to have big
Oh,
boobs
that's
and
what
big lips.
big full lips. Yes, you must have big full lips.
Big full lips and big full boobs.
Huge boobs.
And you got to weigh, you know, less than
attitude.
102.
You
So,
have to have a terrible attitude.
well, that too, yes, because you know, bitches win. But oh god, yeah, no, that show is crazy. Do I like that end? I don't know.
I don't feel like that one is really a real, you know, I don't know. Maybe they are married for real, because I feel like they're not really married for real on that one.
I think it's just a very different setup. Although what I do like that they do that they don't do on the American one is how they have the dinner where they all get together and they all kind of talk and then they all watch each other's therapy sessions and kind of weigh in and give pointers and just check in with each other.
Yeah.
I do like that.
I think the American version, well, at least they're getting together now. The people.
Yeah.
Frank says, sorry, I need to go cook dinner because he's here in France. It's 6:34 p.m. Enjoy this. Frank, I'm on my way over. I'm in France. Just give me your address. I'll be there. What's for dinner? After that flight yesterday, it's a restaurant. Have a good night, Frank. Cheryl says, Alyssa, do you have the candlelight in actual squares? No.
No, you cannot get candlelight in actual squares. We were talking about this a few minutes ago. It is a cut glass crystal. It's a leaded glass, and there's no way for them to cut it into a square formation for me.
But
Believe me.
It's the same size.
But it's the same size.
So
yeah, hold on. Give me 3 seconds.
Okay. We're timing her. 3 seconds.
I'm ready.
Tia's posting her kitting up today. Just started it yesterday. Finished her she was working on her cross stitch Christmas fawn. Yeah, which Tia turned out beautiful. I think.
Okay, I'm back. So here's a diamond painting, and I'll see how well I can get this in frame here, where you can actually see it's a square, and there's a ton of crystals in it that are actually rounds. So see right here, these are all rounds. These are all rounds. Down here, these are all rounds. Even though overall it's a square diamond painting and it doesn't affect the flow. It just adds.
Gorgeous. Oh, it's the moon. Oh my God. Beautiful.
So this is actually almost all glow in the dark drills for the moon, even the crystals. But I wasn't really happy with the way the crystals glow in the dark, so I never wound up selling them.
Nice.
So I don't know. Let's see. If I turn this up, you can see.
Yeah, yes, other people can still join. I mean, this event goes through February 20th. You could join on the 18th and finish by the 20th if you want. However, the sooner you join, the sooner you can start participating in the puzzles, the scavenger hunts. See, I'm the master of the spreadsheet, and I'm on the back end here doing the YouTubes and the Instagrams. Cheryl is doing the Facebook, and she's our puzzle guru. So there's going to be things clues that you get, things you have to solve, and earn tickets. That's how you get the prizes, by earning tickets, solving those puzzles. So you'll want to join as early as possible. But sure, of course, you can still join. You need to join the Facebook group by answering a few questions. Then we'll let you in. You can read the rules, fill out the passport application, which is it's a Google form, which helps both Cheryl with her scavenger hunt places, see where people are going. It helps me keep track of tickets. So yeah, that's a lot about the event. Oh, I've seen that paint. Wait a minute. I think my sister did that painting. No, wait a minute. I've seen that painting.
I gotta say, this one is crazy cool when you turn off the lights.
Is it glow dark on there too?
Yeah, so the white, the pink, the gray, the blue, that's all glow, the dark purple, it's all glow in the dark. And then, like I said, even the crystals that are round, those are glow in the dark. They just don't glow very much. So I didn't want to sell them.
Oh, okay. I got you. Well, that's
I mean, like,
you're testing it so you don't sell it to us if it doesn't work. That's good.
Absolutely. I'm not going to just sell something just because I have it. You should see how much stuff I have that I don't sell.
Oh, wow. Do you have like a whole room dedicated to all your paintings, all your drills and stuff?
Yes. So we actually have, we bought our house about 3 years ago. I'll try to make this short because my husband owns a business. We own a business together. And the house that we bought has a 3,300 square foot warehouse on it. So I get part of the warehouse, and then I also have my office, which is upstairs, and it's about 1,600 square feet. So that part of the office, my office up here, is a lot of drills, and then extra stuff is down there in his warehouse. So I'm a little scattered, but I've got everything where I need it.
Oh, nice. Okay, we do have another one of those trolls there. Tia, if you could take care of that. It's a website. Please don't anybody click on it. Tia will remove it. Cheryl says, Alyssa, you sold her some glow squares. What? I think there were glow in the dark squares. Yeah.
I sure do. I sure do. I have crystal glow in the dark squares, and I have solid opaque glow in the dark squares. But these were kind of like the candlelight. They're a opalescent glow in the dark square, or glow in the dark cut glass, which is round, shaped for square, round peg, square hole. That's what I keep saying. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Round peg, square hole. It fits and it works. But I just, like I said, I didn't like the way that those particular ones glowed. They didn't have enough glow for me to feel confident in saying, oh yeah, these glow in the dark. You know, it felt like false advertising. I mean, who wants to get something and then be like, oh, that doesn't work? You know?
I understand that. So when did you start your business? It's been about a year now, right?
It's been a year. Went live February 1st of last year. So. And what a year it has been. What a crazy year.
To the hoarder and all of us.
Well, you know, it's funny that you say that. It's kind of how, for me, how it started was I was doing a diamond painting and I didn't have a color. A color didn't come in with my set. And this is when I had first started. And it was from China. And it was 4 months before I got the one color. And I'm like, this is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to start selling them myself. And I'm like, yeah, but I like pretty sparkly things. I don't like just the regular DMCs. I like the pretty sparkly stuff. So that's what I started concentrating on was the crystals and the ABs. And then I have, of course, I have all the DMCs available if anybody needs them, but it's really not the focus.
So the question was, are they on Etsy? That's from Nancy. She's at diamondpaintingdrills.com. There's a link down in the description. Use that link, and then there's a code, #Paris. If you use the link, I am an affiliate. I do make a small commission if you use the link. And if you use the code, you get a discount.
Yeah.
And in the next day or two, there's another troll there. In the next day or two, she will have one of the January square boxes up.
Yes. Yes, it will be in the next day or two, I promise. Probably tomorrow if I can stay up late enough tonight to get it all photographed and everything else. But yeah, definitely in the next day or two. Normally it's on the first of the month. It's just this month just didn't happen.
Okay. Do you sell regular resin drills?
Absolutely. Although the replacements I do are not resin. Replacements that I do are acrylic because most people are just looking for 1 or 2 bags to finish out a color. And if I were to do resin, it would be way too expensive. So they're the acrylics. They're sold in the little cello bags if you need them. I also do the custom head orders. Heaven and Earth Designs there.
I was going to ask you that. Do you?
Yeah.
I have 2 canvases, so if I tell you the numbers,
Yep.
I can order all those for you.
Yep.
How
Absolutely.
much would that be? Like, what do you? I think The last time I did it was like 14 cents a bag or something like that.
It winds up being a little bit more than that now.
Okay. That's been a couple years ago, so I will say that. So
on a smaller, not that any other paintings are smaller, 500 or less, they're 25 cents a piece. 500 or more, it's 20 cents a piece. And that includes all your shipping and everything else. Now, I'm usually around 2 to 3 weeks out because I only have so much time to bag those, and they're super labor intensive. But yeah, just contact me and then I'll get you a quote. Because some people also have drills in their stash, although I no longer keep a stash.
I bet you don't.
Well, no. And I'll tell you why. And here's the thing, because believe me, I was like most people, super hoarder. And every time I'd finish a diamond painting, I would dekit and I'd put everything in the bags. And it was, to me, the worst part about diamond painting. I hated it. I absolutely hated it because I just wanted to do the next one. I didn't want to sit there and, organize and go through and see if everything matched. Was it the same dye lot, So I put a set aside for myself that's one of every color. And if I need it, I go to it. And then I don't have to, when I'm done, I just dump everything and I'm just so much happier. I really am.
I used to put them all in these jars and make these pretty designs. And now I started throwing the jars away. I'm like, I got to stop saving everything. I just need
tell me about it. That's how I feel. I start getting claustrophobic after a while.
But what she's talking about with Heaven and Earth Designs, a lot of you guys know this, but Heaven and Earth Designs, if you go over there, they have, what do they call the
Crown Jewel, I think.
Crown Jewels, yes. The Crown Jewel collection, where you could just go through all these different artists and just buy the canvas and then get the drills from a distributor like Alyssa with Diamond Painting Drills. So the one time I did it, I ordered drills from all the way from Australia. So it took a little while.
Yep.
And now someone here in the US that does it, which I'm super excited. So now all those countries that I mentioned, you would ship there, but it's just going to be expensive, right?
Yeah. Here's the thing. If I can go first class mail, it takes a while to get to any other country. It's usually under $6 for, I would say, 6 bags of ABs or crystals, something like that. Anything more than that winds up going priority mail. And priority mail, I can go just about anything into one of those large flat rate bubble mailers. And that's $35 or $38. I forget what it is off the top of my head. But you just got to make it worth your while in order to cover that kind of cost.
And that's with the exception of Australia.
Yeah, like I said, it's with the exception of anybody who has shut off shipping from the US. And right now it changes almost daily.
I know. I had one subscriber that she said, I've never tried candy corn. So I go buy this like $1 bag of candy corn and I'm going to send it to her. They wanted $63.
I know. It's crazy. That's what I said. The box alone, as soon as you put the box in, it's over $100. I'm like, who needs a box? I mean, they're pretty. I love them. But
yeah. And then he tells me, oh, wait, we don't mail that. We can't send that to Australia. I'm like, oh, well, okay, never mind.
Well, that's like I had a couple of customers in Australia and then I sent it out. If you can print the postage and the post office takes it, stamps it, accepts it, and moves it on to me, that means that you're good. And then all of a sudden, a week or 2 later, I get it back saying that service has been canceled. Well, why not tell me that when I drop it off instead of accepting the package?
So Nancy says, can I contact you about the Haid?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Contact at diamondpaintingdrills.com.
You can also get her over on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
I think it's diamondpaintingdrills.com or Diamond Painting Drills.
I think so. Yeah. That's how I always get a hold of her, Instagram.
Yes. That's how we chat.
Diamonds around you. Hello. She's saying Happy New Year to I need to do my laundry. Wait. What? Actually, that is what I did yesterday. I diamond painted and then I would stop and go put a load in. And I would come back. It was a great New Year's Day. I got all my laundry caught up, got the whole corner of this diamond painting. You can't, let me see if I can show you guys. Hold on. Let me put this down. All right. So the whole corner of this diamond painting is done. The flowers. So I'm kind of moving up the side, I think, because this thing is so big. I think I'm going to do
Oh,
this
that's really pretty.
first, as opposed to going this way with it. It's just massive. So, and I have put this washi tape down, but this washi tape doesn't stay. It's just rolling up. It's really bad. So
Berta was saying to try to bling out my TSA painting that has the smaller drills. I don't know what you're referring to. I'm so sorry. Do you know what
there was a time when TSA had these small rounds that were 2.5.
Okay.
Same size as the squares. That way,
I was going to say, you know, the flames are the only thing that I carry that are a 2.5.
Yeah, it was so that they could sell the same canvas. They wouldn't have to do different canvases, one for square, one for rounds.
Got you.
But the manufacturer for those small rounds stopped making them. So it's some people still have the older canvases with those smaller rounds. But if you go over to DP with sparklers, and I hate to do this to you while you're sitting there, I don't know if she sells them anymore, but for a while she was selling what she calls sparklers for squares that will fit into those small round TSA paintings. They're round diamonds, but she calls them sparklers for squares because they're the same size as squares. They're 2.5.
Gotcha.
So take a look over there if you're trying to bling an older TSA painting. That's my only recommendation there.
Or use the flames.
Yeah, what Diamond Queen is down in the description for the 10% off. Use my link to go to her site and then use the code #Paris.
Yeah, please use Becca's link though, because, you know, if that's how you heard of me, she deserves the credit.
Oh, Vivian says, Rebecca, Jean's doing the same painting that I'm doing for Ticket to Ride. I'm going to get it ready today and start tomorrow. So that's a good segue for me to mention that if Jean was on Jennifer's show, DP Addiction Adventures show Friday evening, where she had her painting, which is the Neuschwan's Castle in Bavaria. And Jennifer and Tia assisted her. They gave her a lot of advice on how to and where to bling that out.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have that painting, you might want to watch their video. They're doing blinging in the new year, so you can actually win a spot on their show. You have to go over and find out how to do that, where they can sit down with you and your painting and help you bling it out or tell you where they would. Tia, we call her the Sparkle Queen. She has this artistic way of, you know, where does the light reflect, and she has all these theories. And I just like, where does it look pretty? Right here. That's the way.
I think for me, it just depends on the picture, because every picture for me is a little bit different. Like this one, there's no real light source hitting anything, but I wanted ocean blingy, so I'm making it blingy, and I want this. On the lighthouse, that's metal. So I'm going to make that those hematite drills. And then, I don't know, whatever else I want to do. Maybe the seashell. Maybe I'll add some to the seashell. Maybe I'll change these colors.
Is this what you're talking about? These are the hematite, these gold ones?
They're actually a gunmetal. Hang on. Let me grab.
Whoa, she's got something else.
What are those? Are those gold that you have in your hand?
Yeah, these are the gold metallic, I think, that you said.
Yep. So these are the hematite.
Okay. Oh, that's the color of them. Hematite is the color?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So almost like a gunmetal.
It's a silvered black. I love it. Well, I love everything. What don't I love?
I need some of those.
Okay. I got some of those.
No, I think that would look good like on the edge of the lamppost. You know, instead of using 310, I could use that. Yeah.
And that's what I liked about these, because they have Jen always talks about like the black velvet. The black velvet are the crystal ones. They're a little bigger. We don't need to go into that right now, but they have like a blue black cast, and these have more of a silvered gold, like a warm silvered cast to them for a black. So yeah, love these.
Joanna says Tia can overthink a cookie. She sees all the details. It's a compliment.
Cheryl has all my metallics. Yes, I don't
So
doubt.
I hope you're not going to be busy tomorrow doing anything else, because you're going to get a lot of orders today, especially from me. And that's going to be one of them, the hematite for my painting.
It's a good thing it's a big painting. You have a couple days to get them in.
Yeah. So all of the links down in the description for the discount codes for our sponsors to the Ticket to Ride event will also be posted in the Facebook group. All of those discounts are starting January 1st. They run through February 20th. With the exception of one Etsy shop that is closed until January 11th. That's the Everlasting Tips. They are closed right now. They'll reopen on January 11th. That's when their discount code will start. And she's going to extend it to March 1st. If you want tips for your paint, oh my, you're dying painting. Oh gosh. Yes. Wow. We got all the stuff. We got trays, metallics, pens, pen tips, you name it, we've got it. So, and we've also got a sponsor, Diamond Painting Daily. She's on Instagram, but she also has a website. She is offering a discount as well. She's got all kinds of stuff that she's designed just for our event. So just go over there and take a look at what she's got. Pretty cool.
Oh, and just a note, because some people think you can only use it once. You can use it as many times as you want. At least my code. I'm not sure about anybody else's, but you can use my code as many times as you want, and you can use Rebecca's link as many times as you want. Her affiliate link. So again, please do give her the credit. She deserves it.
Oh, that is a good question, because that came up in the last event. So that's a good. Someone wants to know where you are located. Now, we're not going to stalk her, guys.
I'm in Connecticut.
General idea of where you're from.
Give me my drills. No, I'm in Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I'm a New England girl, although I've kind of lived all over at this point. Massachusetts, not that far away, and Wyoming and Arizona. So
what's the weather like where you are today?
Well, crappy. No, it really is. It's foggy and drizzly, and I think it's mid 40s, low 50s, which is awful because we like the snow. My poor son, he went to go skiing this morning with his friends, got all the way to the mountain, and it was closed because it's been so warm.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I love skiing. Although I haven't been for years, and I was really thinking about it yesterday, because yesterday it snowed for the first time in Wichita in
Wonderful.
this season, this
Yep.
winter. This is the first time it's snowed. So I was thinking about when I used to go skiing, and I thought, if I fell, I could probably do it. My knees are so horrible right now, though. And you have to have good knees to ski.
You do.
I just don't think my knees could take it. And then if I fell, they'd probably need to get a forklift. I'd have to just roll myself down the mountain, take the skis off and just roll. And then you see a big ball of snow coming down the mountain.
Snowball coming down.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
T-shirts, sign me up. Yes, go visit my friend Audra at Diamond Painting Daily. She's got all the things for the Ticket to Ride. And you guys, why is Cheryl saying yuck? I got to find out why she's saying yuck.
Quinnipiac. I see a note on Quinnipiac. I have some relatives that went there.
It's 17 degrees in Dallas. That's why she's saying yuck. Well, our good friend Cheryl is in South Florida, so she's got stellar weather right now.
My parents used to have a place over in Nokomis on the West Coast. They just sold last year. Boy, what a disappointment that was.
Now, where is Nokomis? That sounds familiar.
So south of Tampa, and I don't know, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes south of Tampa.
Because I lived in Port Charlotte for a little while.
Why does that sound? Feel like that's right around the corner from there.
Yeah,
Venice. I think Venice is the next town over from Nokomis.
Venice.
Sharktooth Beach.
So, they're up a little north of where
Port Charlotte.
Yeah, because then there's Northport, and then I think Venice. Yeah, and is it before or after you get to Sarasota?
I think I don't know. I just remember Sarasota Bradenton Airport, so I'm not sure whether that was just south or just north of
the Sarasota area, probably. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So. Oh, Nancy says it just stopped snowing in Ontario.
Wonderful. Sorry, I love snow. Can't help it.
Our friend AK Rose, who's probably lurking in the chat, she has snow all the time. Her son invited me. He says, come on over. We'll make snow angels. We didn't get enough snow to make snow angels. It's like, in fact, it's already melted off the cars. It's probably be gone by this evening. So there's Wilma. Hey, Wilma, how are you? Chaotic says, we have a ton of snow here, and today skiing finally opened up again because it's finally warm enough.
Where are you?
I think Chaotic is in Canada somewhere, I want to say. I'm not positive. I could be totally getting that wrong. Rochelle says, Alyssa, I'm in Connecticut at least 8 days every month. I have to make a QU hockey game.
Quinnipiac.
What?
Quinnipiac University.
Well, spell that 3 times fast. Oh my God.
I feel more like a duck saying it. Quinnipiac. That's great.
What?
Sorry. That's kind of how, well, I will say there's something very different about the Northeast. We have a lot of schools around here. So when I lived in Arizona, there was like the U of A and then ASU and basically a couple community colleges, but there wasn't a lot of colleges and universities. And here in Connecticut, I swear, every time you turn around, there's another one. So there's a ton of schools.
Well,
most you would never hear the name of outside of.
That's a new one for me.
Yeah, Quinnipiac. Although, where you might have heard them is if you watch anything political, they always do the Quinnipiac polls at anytime that they're doing some sort of election. They're big on polling. I don't know why. Not that it matters because they're never right anyway. But
look how pretty. You're almost done with the word ocean. Look how
I'm working.
It's turning out.
Not working very well, but I'm working it.
You're gonna have to get a second destination there. Oh my goodness.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Oh, nothing wrong with that. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Look at how fast she's going.
It's this color drill. They're just phenomenal.
It's so beautiful. I love that color.
Thank you.
Lisa says, I was lurking, and yes, we have plenty of snow to share. Lisa sent me a bag of snow once, and it was water.
So
by the time it got there, pure water.
I think I told you this before, Rebecca, but my husband's business is he manufactures snowmaking equipment. So when I say that we love snow,
oh wow,
I'm not kidding. We love snow, and yeah, it's pretty cool. We actually have a snowmaking hill in our backyard. So,
well, back in my skiing days, I was not fond of blown snow. We had a place on Sugar Mountain in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
One of those places. On Beach Mountain, South Carolina, Sugar Mountain. And when they would blow the snow, we would just send the kids out. Go ahead, go skiing. I didn't like it. It was too slick for me.
Yep. Well, I could tell you we've had some really fun customers. Like my husband went down to visit Luke Bryan, if you're into country music at all.
I like Luke Bryan. He lives there?
He lives in Nashville, and my husband went to his house for a weekend and set him up with some snowmaking equipment. And Nice little weekend there.
Are you kidding? What Bryant has a snowmaker in his backyard?
He actually has 2.
That is
I know for a fact he has 2.
Meryl, do you want a snowmaker in your Florida backyard? That wouldn't work too well, I don't think.
I love how Tia thinks that I'm going fast. I'm sitting here going, you guys must be so bored. I keep like just sitting here with my hands doing absolutely nothing.
You're diamond painting. People love people diamond paint. They don't. I do more talking than diamond painting, which is why you don't get a close up of my diamond painting, because I do a lot of talking about other stuff. Like
I feel like that's all I've done is talk, and yet somehow there's stuff.
But you're going to be busy tomorrow filling orders. I started a crochet project for January with the ugliest yarn ever.
How's it look though? Because sometimes those turn out really nice.
I know, and that's what I said. Maybe as it goes, it's going to turn out. But this, I got a Santa sack, and this was in the Santa sack. It's a mystery yarn, and I have skeins of this that I like and colorways that I like. But this one, no, not so much. But I'm making a poncho. So here it is so far, and it doesn't look too bad so far.
No. Oh, I like that. It's kind of tweedy, isn't it? Like if I'm getting this correctly.
It is a tweed. Yeah, see, it's a tweed. So this is my new January project because I diamond paint till about 8 o'clock maybe, and then I'll go sit in bed. And if I'm just listening to a crime story or listening to a trial so I can get ready for the show the next day, I'll sit and crochet while I'm listening and taking notes so I don't forget, at my age. But that's my first crochet project. So I think I'm going to record it in my crochet journal. Did you see my crochet journal?
I have.
And I saved the label so I can record it in the journal. Yes.
It's the non-PG rated journal.
I loved that so much that I bought another one for a coworker that crochets, and she loved it. Oh my gosh. Cheryl likes it too. Cheryl is she single places everything. Is that what are you not single placing everything, are you?
Me? My favorite is the 4.
4-placer. Oh,
yep.
She's got a metal tip, guys. Look at that.
I do. It's gold. It's the gold metal tips.
Gold?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Can you see it?
Yeah. It's gorgeous. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Do you wear sunglasses to diamond paint?
No, but can I tell you my other favorite thing that I have is
Look at that. A gold 4-placer.
And then the straightener. The straighteners never work for me until this one. And this is gold because it's, metal. And let me tell you.
So it really does work.
Here's the thing. If you are working on poured glue, I feel like it works because the stuff moves. If you're working on double-sided adhesive, I don't feel like once you put anything on double-sided adhesive, it moves again.
Well, whoever works on double-sided adhesive anymore?
Oh. Well, listen, not everyone can afford the $4,000 Diamond Art Club paintings. I love them. Don't get me wrong, but not everyone can afford them. So,
yeah, I swore off double-sided adhesive. I just can't. I can't. No.
I can't. She goes, I just can't do it.
No, I can't. No.
So tell us how you really feel, Rebecca.
That's how I really feel. That's how I really feel. This is why I have a YouTube channel, to support my addiction, right?
This is why I have a drill business, to support my addiction.
So I can do diamond painting drills. I'm going to get some of the metal tips. See, this is the pin that I got for Christmas from Narrate. It has my name on it. It has some kittens. But I'm thinking I need some metal tips on here. So I'm going to get me some of those metal tips as soon as that shop opens up.
Yep. So let me tell you, I don't know who just said it, but they chew through the plastic ones. I do too. Like I could go through 2 of the plastic tips in a single diamond painting. And
I have them by the dozens in my. I love those plastic tips.
I don't always get like a 4-placer. 4-placers are truly my favorite because I can also do, let's see, I'll do this too. I'll put one on each end and then use it as a single placer. And then I only have to go back and forth once. So right now I'm not super sticky, which is because I don't know why. Because I didn't bother going back and adding more stuff, I guess.
So I miss caffeine, which, by the way, I love that name. I miss caffeine. Too. I really do miss caffeine. She's never done a double-sided adhesive painting.
Oh, you lucky girl.
You have never had the pleasure. You don't want to do one. Let me just tell you, you don't want to do it. It's a whole different game. It's a whole different
ballpark. I actually have one that I've been working on now since I think June I started it. It's a giant Santa, and my son was so disappointed I didn't have it done by Christmas. I just couldn't. I got burnt. Absolutely burnt out fighting with it, and it's a square on top of it, and it's huge. It's 100 by 80. I don't know, but yeah, you put everything down, especially with a square. You know how hard it is to line up squares.
Oh yeah.
So
well, I think Ever Moment finally switched to poured glue. Thank the Lord, because they're my favorite as far as squares go.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta say, I started this yesterday, and this Diamond Art Club, and the squares are going pretty good. I'm not getting into too much gapping, and I'm happy so far. I'm happy.
Good.
Because sometimes it's hit or miss with Diamond Art Club. It just depends on what manufacturer they're using for a particular painting. Because I think they use more than one, to be honest with you. But they are also a sponsor. They're not offering us a discount code, but I don't know if you participated in that 20% sale that they just had, which was awesome, by the way.
I did, yeah.
Because I bought 2. They might be on my front porch as we speak. I heard somebody pull up this morning. But you could use everything was already marked down 20%. So you could use other codes. You could use your reward code, you could use a coupon code, and then get additional money off of it. But then you would have to pay shipping. So you got to order more than one. So I did that. I miss talking because DAC recently changed their charting, so there's less gaps. Well, thank God. Whatever they did. I'm happy with the no gaps so far here. Yeah, because this painting is way too large to be having to deal with gapping. I'd have to try. But now I was just doing a round Dreamer design, and that was such a pleasure. Oh, it was so nice.
It's funny. I switch back and forth between squares and rounds. What do you like better, Rebecca?
Squares.
Definitively squares, she says.
I didn't even have to think about that one.
No, you didn't.
I just, because for me, rounds, you try with the straightener and you try to straighten them and it doesn't straighten. And to be honest with you, once you put it up on the wall, nobody cares. Nobody goes and looks at it. But
Very
that it's
true.
straight. And so.
Yeah.
Oh, Francie Blue likes squares. Nice to see you, Francie. Welcome. What do you guys like? Squares or rounds?
Squares or rounds?
We're taking a poll. Cheryl says they extended it for the weekend. No way. Uh-oh.
All right, gotta go.
Uh-oh. They did not. No, they didn't.
No more rounds, Cheryl says. No more rounds. Oh my goodness.
They actually did, you guys. The sale, it says sale extended, 20% off. So, wow. And I resisted. I did not buy the gnome, even though it said Find Joy, which is what my logo says. Do you see my logo up in the corner there?
Mm-hmm.
Find Joy.
Yep.
And I love gnomes. I didn't get it, but it's cute. 43 colors, 4 ABs, and it's square. I don't know. I'm tempted. Stop. Put it away. Stop.
You can buy later, Rebecca.
I'm
seeing a lot of squares. Everybody keeps pointing out squares. There's been a few that they like both. I like both.
DAC makes their own drills now. Well, they might as well.
You would be. I'm not going to say. Anyway,
Has anyone ever had to trash a painting because of the drills? I will admit to trashing one painting.
And why was that? Because of the drills? What about the drills didn't you like?
Oh, the gapping was so bad. So bad. And I cried that I had to throw that thing. I just could not finish it. Couldn't finish it. It was so bad.
I mean, I've gotten diamond paintings that had a couple colors that the drills were just awful, all stuck together and just miserable. But, you know, then I just replace them.
No, this was, I tried so hard, and it was such a nice painting, and it just wasn't working. It's no matter what I did, you know, I tried checkerboarding, I tried all the tricks, and nothing was working, and it just looked awful.
Oh, that's disheartening, isn't it?
Now, I did finish the Alice Van Gogh, if you guys recall, that one I got from Craftably. It was one of their earlier, like, version 1.0, I guess, and the gapping in it is just horrendous, but I finished it. And you can't, I'm looking at it from about 5 feet away. It looks wonderful. So,
yeah, that's really good.
And so close to it, though, because you're going to see a lot of gapping.
But I think also, so often we're working on a light pad and you see all of those gaps, but as soon as you take it off of the light pad, it doesn't look as bad. It really doesn't. Sometimes I think we're just way too hard on ourselves.
Cheryl, you are correct. They are very flat on the bottom, these new DAC drills. I do see that. And she said they're more faceted. Really? I'm trying to see.
Let's all say,
Okay.
I don't like that. Oh, how do I fix it?
Oh, I just noticed I didn't put a drill here. I better not forget that there. Lisa Trash War Custom. Now, I've done some customs that I didn't trash them. I still have them, but I'll probably never do them. It was a bad picture that I sent. It was totally my fault. So, yeah, they'll probably just won't ever get done. Hey, Angie, welcome. How are you guys? How you doing? Oh, and Trevor. Oh, my gosh. Everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Happy New Year, guys. How are you? Angie says, the DAC square diamonds and glue on the canvas fixed? I guess I'm doing a diamond art club and it's fine. Now, the Dreamer design that I was just working on, the glue was like non-existent in some parts of the canvas. And I did write to the company and let them know. But I think that's a problem in the industry right now. I don't think it's a company thing. I think they're just getting chintzy on the glue for some reason. Hi, Kimberly. Kimberly prefers rounds over squares. I have a square I've been working on for over a year. Oh, my dear. No.
Yeah, I told you. My square I've been working on since, June.
Oh, I love squares. I really do. I don't know why. I used to dread them, but now I love them.
I love the outcome. I just feel like it takes that much more concentration.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, hey, to each their own. Everybody loves something, right? It doesn't mean I'm not doing them because I think Santa was a square for last month.
No, I think you're right.
They definitely take me longer.
We're coming down to the wire, guys. We got about 10 more minutes. So you got that much time to hit and abuse the like button.
Oh, no.
Yes. Hurry up. Hit it before you jump out and go grab lunch. So, Trevor, how you been? Are you still working on that? What was he? Universe in a Jar. I think that's his diamond painting for the next 2 years. He's been working on. Is that a square painting, Trevor? The one you're working on? I don't remember. Kimberly says it's like knitting versus crochet for me. I can crochet with my eyes closed. Knitting actually teases me up, tenses her up. I think she's what. Tenses her up. Well, yeah,
I could see that.
That's like when Cheryl gives me a loom knitting pattern. Do I tense up? Oh my God. Because Cheryl is such a good loom knitter. She gives me these advanced patterns, and what was that? My darn hat. I love that hat. No, it's my favorite hat. But man, that caused me some angst. But crocheting, I can just kind of do in my sleep. I love crochet.
Hey, Rebecca, since I just finished my word, and I'm probably not going to start another color, if anybody has any questions for me as far as how to add bling or wants to ask something, I'm open.
Here's your chance.
Open in full concentration.
And I think because you have so many different kinds of if anybody has a particular painting where you're considering it, she can give you some recommendations. Cheryl says the newest Spangler is actually a square. Oh my word. I just ordered my first Spangler. Yep.
Those dragons are so cute.
Yeah. The darn hat Cheryl's talking about. Oh God, Cheryl says I'll soon be doing I'm going to be at a Gafgan? Or you're doing my face on a Gafgan? No, you're not, Cheryl. Stop. I don't think I'll ever do one, though. That is really advanced. It really, really
Santorini. Somebody wants to add sparkle to water in Santorini. So if you're adding sparkle to water, there's two different ways to do it. One is if you're on the crest of a wave, which is up top, and it's a lighter color, something that would be glinting off the sun, go with an AB. And if you're going for, say, a wave that you can see through, then you go with a crystal. So crystal will give you transparency and depth, and a AB makes something pop. It makes it lift off.
I learned something new today.
Oh, there you go. So when you're looking at the specials, there's two ways to look at them. So ABs always bring it to the forefront, and crystals make it have depth. You're actually adding almost a three-dimensional element to the diamond painting.
Okay. So, but for lights, though, what would you recommend for light? Like lights in a window or
lights in a window, you can do crystals because, again, it's a transparent form. If it's you can, like I said, you could do the crystals, you can do the candlelight, which is gorgeous. I just love that. If you're doing light hitting off the water, because she was asking about Santorini, and I'm not exactly sure which picture because there's several of the Greece paintings that I've seen. You can see like where if it's like the golden hour, then I have that other flame crystal, that golden pond that shifts from that twilight blue to gold. It's just, they're so I love those. Love those new ones.
Now, have you seen the Fisherman's Cottage? Nancy's asking about that one.
I haven't. Let me see. I can look it up real quick. I don't know how much time we have, so.
No, go ahead. Nancy, is it the water or the wood, or she's going to look it up for you?
Who's it by?
Nancy, who makes that diamond painting, Fisherman's Cottage? Diamond Queen says, what would you change in Marianne's winter hideaway? Oh, I don't know. It's her first Chuck Henson square. I don't have special drills.
I don't have the image. I'm looking for Fisherman's Cottage.
Okay. Let me look up the one she's talking about. Marianne's winter hideaway. How come I never heard of that one? That's a Diamond Art Club? Oh, maybe it's a dream. Is that Dreamer Design or Diamond Art Club? So Trevor's going to go eat. He's having lamb. What? Tikka, Danzig, lemon rice, and keema naan homemade. Oh my gosh, Trevor.
That sounds delish.
Trevor, I would be there, but I'm over in Paris right now, so it's going to take me a while to get there. But enjoy. Okay, Nancy, the one you're looking at, Alyssa, is
Yes.
a TSA. She's saying it's a TSA. Unfortunately, TSA does not bling any of their paintings, with the exception of Monster Mash, where she added crystals. She does not do special drills with her paintings. Diamond Queen, I'm looking up DAC, so let me look.
I'm pulling it. There it is. So it's got a little blue boat in front, correct? Is that the one?
The Winter Hideaway one?
The cottage, Fisherman's Cottage.
Oh, the cottage one. Okay, you found the cottage one.
Yep.
Okay.
Gosh, there are so many things that you could do with this. So for me, if you want to go small and easy and a lot of colors, you can do the black prow of the boat. You can do all the different flowers, the orange, the reds, the pinks. You could add the blue shutters. You could do the window boxes. Gosh, you could do so, oh my gosh. See, so this is what happens. Like, you have to look at what to you either stands out or what you would want to highlight. So you could do the whole boat if you wanted to do the whole boat, or you could do just the black line on the boat, which is just the edge of the boat. You could do just the flowers, which are for those of you who can't see the picture, there's flowers kind of all over scattered throughout the painting, but they're small. So by doing just the small flowers, you've actually added sparkle throughout the entire painting instead of focusing it in one area.
Wow. Okay. Oh, that's one of the Howard Robinson ones. I have one of those. I have one of the cottages in the Howard Robinson, and they're very kind of a muted color. So I would want to bling that up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. And then it has the frame around it. Is this
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do the whole frame, or you could do just, there's like a little tiny white border between the frame and the actual picture. You could do just that, and you could do it with either crystals. You could do it with white ABs. And again, you don't have to keep the same color. Just because they have white doesn't mean you need to do the white border. If you want to make that green, make it green. You want to make it a sapphire blue, make that white line sapphire blue. Don't be afraid to change it. It's yours. Take liberty. It's yours.
I would think I'd do that whole border and then just leave the painting regular. It would be so cool. Oh my God.
That would be really pretty.
And I do have one of those. I think I have Tulip Cottage. So anyway, everybody say thank you to Alyssa. Thank you so much. You're going to be so busy tomorrow. If you want to purchase from our sponsor, Alyssa Diamond Painting Drills, the link is down in the description. Follow the link. Use the code #Paris. That code will be good, and the link will be good till February 20th. Well, the link is always good, but you can use it as many times as you want. You use the code as many times as you want. Bling those paintings out. If you have more questions, don't forget. You can ask Alyssa, you can email her, or you can drop over to Jen and Tia's event, which is #. I forgot.
Blinging, something blinging.
Blinging in the new year. There it is. Blinging in the. They will actually have you bring your painting, and they will help you bling your painting. So don't forget. Thank you, Alyssa, so much.
Thank you so much, Rebecca.
Oh, you're so welcome, and we'll see you again maybe before the end of the event. We'll see.
Anytime.
All right, everybody, have a great day after New Year. Get your laundry done, whoever that was. Yes.
Wow, that's a great way to bring in the new year.
I will see you guys in Paris or one other country. I don't know. Don't forget to get your painting kitted up in the proper, put it in the proper place, either over on Instagram or in the Facebook group. There's a special post where you need to put that, so I can give you a little suitcase. And all the different sponsors will also be their codes will also be listed in the Facebook group. So I will see you guys tomorrow in Crafting and Crime. I hope to see you then. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.